Well, you know our next guest for his football skills, but Brandon Copeland is a leader in another field as well, charity. His foundation, Beyond the Basics, is giving back again to help communities impacted by COVID-19. He's a member of our Financial Wellness Council, as CNBC has partnered with Acorns, the saving and investing app, on a financial wellness and education initiative called Invest in You. Ready, set, grow. CNBC has partnered with Acorns there. Let's bring in Brandon Copeland. He is now a member of the New England Patriots. Jets fans still trying to get over that, but nonetheless, you look good. It's good to see you.
Great to see you as well. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you, and thank you for being here. You just never cease to amaze us in your various charitable and philanthropic efforts, and yet you have another one, even in a new city.
Yeah, trying to introduce ourselves the right way, put a smile on people's faces. We were able to give 500 people $50 gift cards to spend $25,000, and we're just getting started. So trying to surprise people, let people know that, hey, we're all in this thing together. And again, a way to reintroduce myself to the city and not be wearing an opposing team jersey.
Right. I guess just more bigger picture, why do you do what you do? I said you continue to amaze us in all of these different things that you do. A lot of people have charitable endeavors in the world of sports, obviously. I'm sure many of your professional colleagues do as well. But what motivates you to do this repeatedly?
Yeah, I think, when you think about legacy, you think about impact and what really lasts. And for me, I know personally when I'm on my deathbed, the things and the memories and the even at my funeral, I know that sounds morbid, but I'd rather people be talking about the great things and the great ideas I was able to give them, the times we were able to give them a gift card and stuff like that, as opposed to a tackle in a random game on the big stage. And that is cool. But ultimately, I think the impact of financial literacy and teaching people those types of things, those have ripple effects that last long beyond my time on this earth.
Yeah. How has the pandemic impacted the way you're able to do what you want to do through your foundation and programs that you have and things that you just simply can't do?
Yeah, I think we've had to be flexible like everyone else, like the entire world has been challenged with and trying to do events virtually. And unfortunately, the youth that we impact, a lot of impoverished, underserved youth and minority communities, we miss that touch point and that interaction and being able to give them meals and encourage them and teach them a bunch of different leadership characteristics in person. However, again, like everyone else, we just try to get as creative as possible. If the world was normal, I would have been handing out the gift cards myself in New England today. However, we're trying to make sure that we keep everyone as safe as possible. So
you've obviously become more financially literate. That's part of the reason we've keep having these conversations. And you've tried to instill that on others as well, whether it's your colleagues within the league or outside. I'm curious, because of the stock market doing what it's doing, are you finding more people talking to you about financial literacy because of the performance of the stock market lately?
Yeah, I think, so what I've done is I've taken my class, the Life 101 class, and then we've started pushing it online and just teaching people as much as possible. And so people feel free, shameless plug, go follow at Life 101 on Instagram. But there's a lot of people reaching out, trying to jump into investing for the first time, which is great. What I want to make sure that everyone does is come to us, come to other people, seek financial advice so that you're learning and not going in without researching and as much knowledge as possible so that you can make the right investments, the right plays for yourself and your family for the rest of your life, right?
Talk to me about the season. I know there are significant economic issues that need to be worked out between the league and the union. Can you get to a place where you're going to be comfortable playing this year?
I hope so. I mean, to be quite honest, it's a complete unknown, like with everything else. I know that they're working hard to sort it out. However, I just want to make sure that when we go back, it's not just about us as athletes on the field, but it's also about the coaches. It's about the equipment managers and the chefs, and then we're going home and potentially exposing our families to this, right? Football is not a sport that you can play without contact. So, I know that the people are working very hard to try to make sure that we mitigate as much risk as possible. And I pray that we have a full season this year. And if not, then we get creative. However, I'm glad that's not my decision to make, so to speak. I don't envy the decision makers on this one.
Yeah, but you're going to report as scheduled when you have to. I think it's the 28th. Is that right?
Yep. Next week I will be reporting. And again, good luck, right? We'll pray how that one goes.
Yeah, we wish you well. Thanks for coming back with us. We'll follow you this year, and we'll talk again, I'm sure.
I appreciate you. Thanks for having me, as always.
All right, you bet.